Alright, so we're going to give Necromagus another playtest. This will be Christopher and I's second game and my third. Just kind of getting used to the mechanics and the deck. This time we did a special draft where we got to do the 12 cards for half a deck times 2 draft. So we each kind of built our own game into our decks and we'll see how that works out. Alright, I'm going first. Shuffle up, draw 6 cards. We've already got our corpse pile there. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play myself a creature, a Midnight Tyrant.
You're mean.
Don't be scared. Be very scared. And we're also going to make you, I'm going to play a spell. So you get to defile 2 cards from Infernal Pyroclastics.
Please tell me how you're playing that. It says you need...
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you don't have enough symbols to add.
There's one person that reads rules and follows them. It's him. Okay. I can feed my dude though. So if I feed him, nothing special happens. I'm going to feed him... Actually, so since I will feed him this guy. I mean this card.
Seems decent. May I see that card?
No, you don't get a choice. Now I will, since I can't attack, I get to use my draw from my deck ability, and that's your turn.
Thank you. I will start out by playing a Clockwork Greenskin.
Nice gears.
And a Frost Weary Sycophants.
Somebody likes cards.
Yep, I will exert the Clockwork Greenskin to draw a card from the corpse pile. And then I will exert the Frost Weary Sycophants to dig up 3.
Okay.
Yes, the corpse pile started with 8 cards in 1 turn. I got rid of half of it.
That's okay.
Then, so I could feed something. Let's see, how best can I beat you?
So the purpose of the game is to have your opponent run out of cards. We both start with 24 cards. It appears Christopher's strategy is to load his deck with cards that refuel it, like the Frost Weary Sycophant.
Hey, that's what I do. Going. Now I can feed some stuff. I don't want to feed anything with that.
When you feed a creature, it becomes more powerful. It gains levels. So for example, on my Midnight Tyrant, right now it's worth 3 attack, but if it's fed once like it is now, it's worth 4, and if it's fed again, it becomes 5. And that's the most you can have is 2 fed creatures underneath, or 2 fed cards underneath.
I will feed my Frost Weary Sycophants, and then I cannot attack, so I draw a card from my deck, and go.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
So to start my turn, I go to my play phase. If you have any spells, now is the time.
Who uses spells anymore?
I'm going to play a Skullcaster. I'm going to feed my Skullcaster with this card. And then I'm going to attack with just this guy. He's a 4.
I have nothing to block with.
Because I'm attacking, I draw a card from the corpse pile, plus he has an ability to draw a card from the corpse pile.
And all of my creatures and gear are exerted, so he has power 4, so I'd file 4 cards from my deck.
So attacking, if it's unblocked, defile cards means he takes cards from his deck and puts it into the corpse pile.
Oh, they go to the corpse pile?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
As far as I know, everything goes to the corpse pile.
Good. A lot of my cards run on the corpse pile. I'm just gonna get those back.
So defile says remove X cards from your deck and place them on the corpse pile. Alright, so that was my attack, and once I have attacked, I cannot do any further actions. I've already drawn my card, so it is now Christopher's turn.
Thank you. I begin my turn by readying everything. And then it is my play phase. I can play up to 1 creature and up to 1 gear.
So during your play phase, I'm going to cast this spell. I can feed it to one of my monstrous creatures face up as if it were a wound. And because it became level 3, I immediately wound 1 creature with power 3 or less. Goodbye.
Okay. This wound, it says react, draw 2 cards from an opponent's deck.
Oh.
And this goes, I'd like 2 cards from your deck, please.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was mean.
So now it is still my turn.
So now this guy is a 4, 5, 6. He's pretty big.
So first of all, I'm going to use my...
So one of the things I'm getting used to in this game is the fact that on the bottom of every card you have to be aware of what the secondary function is as a wound. Hard to tell on my camera, but when you look at the print and play files, you would see that every single card in the game is a flip card and has, so you got to think about that every time you're using your cards. You were saying?
I will exert my Clockwork Greenskin to draw 1 card from the corpse pile.
Digging up corpses left and right, these Necromagis. It's unholy. Creepy. And yet he gets a sadistic glee out of it.
Alright, so now...
Teenagers.
I heard that. So now I may play up to 1 creature and up to 1 gear. For my creature, I will play another Frostweaver Sycophants, thanks to drawing 2 cards from your deck.
I did have one of those in there.
And I believe I had 2. And then... Alright, then I will not exert either one, so I will go to my feed phase.
Feeding time. Feed the hungry undead.
I will feed this with that. And what else do I want to feed with? I will feed this with that. And I will not attack, so I draw a card from my deck.
Ending your turn.
Yes.
Ready phase, I untap. Play phase. I will. So for sigils, I have 1, 2, 3 sigils now.
Cool.
So I can play this one to make you defile 2 cards, because it's 2 and a yellow, which I have.
How are you doing that?
Oh, sorry.
That's the wound version.
I see. Target creature takes a wound. I see. I will not play that spell at this time.
Don't you want to wound one of my creatures? Remember what happened last time?
I do. Alright. I'm going to instead cast Conjure Hallmark. So I play it as a wound. And he gets +2 power. So now he's a 7.
Seems decent.
And he's a 6. And they are going to
do nothing.
I'll also play a Grave Vermin, which I will then I will attack with both of these. So I get to draw a card, and because I'm attacking, I draw a card.
Okay.
There's some big undead attacking him right now.
So this is a 7, right? And this one is a 6?
Yes.
I'll block the 7 with this Frost Weary Sycophants and the 6 with this one, both of which are 2.
Mm-hmm.
So let's resolve this attack first.
So because my guy is bigger, his creature takes a wound, which flips his fed card.
And let me see, it says draw 2 cards from an opponent's deck.
Hey, more cards.
I'll take 2 cards from your deck, please. Thank you.
Ouch.
And then this one resolves.
Yes.
This flips. Target player defiles 2 cards, I will choose you.
Okay. Very defensive strategy.
And so I exerted both of them to block, and then because they blocked and were wounded, I ready them, and then I can retaliate. They have a combined total of 4, which can kill neither.
We can kill this guy.
Oh yes, I will send them after your vermin.
So my vermin is dead, and your turn.
Thank you. So then first I start out by reading everything, which I have done. Then I may play a gear and a creature. First of all, I will exert my Clockwork Greenskin to draw 1 card from the corpse pile. And then for my creature, I will play the Bound Maw. It says, when I play this creature, I draw a card from my opponent's deck. I'd like a card, please. And I may play an additional creature this turn.
Mm-hmm.
I have too many cards.
Yes, it does.
For my additional creature, I will play a Grave Vermin.
I just lost one of those.
You're welcome. Yes, I got this from you.
In this game, you get a lot of cards from each other's decks by the end of the game. Good thing it's not a collectible card game.
And then I will not play a gear, but I can feed my creatures. Oh, those are both react, so they're both gone.
Oh yeah, if the card doesn't say react on the wound, it actually goes into the corpse pile at the end of that turn that they were wounded. Effectively bringing them back down a level.
Alright, so I will play this wound on this creature.
You're not playing a wound, you're feeding it.
I'm feeding it. I'm sorry, I'm getting used to this. I will feed this creature with that card.
He's a good Necromagi feeding his little undead horde.
And I'll feed this with this.
Everything be fed. Yowza.
Then I will feed this with this card. And then I go to my... Ah darn, I forgot to exert those.
Yes, you did.
I hate it when that happens. And then I will go to my attack phase.
So you may draw a card. Oh, you might attack me. That's right.
I will attack you with this Frost Weary Sycophants and my Grave Vermin. That is a 2, that is a 3 for a total of 5.
I can't do anything because I left myself defenseless.
Oh, and I was supposed to draw a card from the corpse pile before all those got put there.
May I go?
Yes, I'm just getting my card.
Okay, untap. Or ready my cards, I should say. I'll play a Bound Maw. May I have a card from your deck, please?
One moment, please. Okay, please let me know when you're about to start the feeding phase and it's the end of your
Play a Frost
play
Weary
phase.
Sycophants.
Alright, I'm going to play a spell.
Wait, I'm going to use his ability because I really need to dig. Okay, what's your spell do?
Infernal Pyroclastics. I have all of the symbols. Target creature takes 1 wound and has +2 power until my next turn. I will target your Frost Weary Sycophants.
Okay. Then I will feed. So I will feed this to my Bound Maw. And I will... Wait, before the feeding I still have my play. Yeah, you've got nothing there. Yeah, feed that to my Bound Maw, and then I will attack you with my Midnight Tyrant, and I draw 2 cards from my corpse pile. Are you
Yours, we share.
We're right, we share.
Is that it?
You have to decide what to do, just it.
So it is a 7?
Yes.
Wait, that's tapped. What am I doing? I will block it with this Frost Weary Sycophants.
Okay.
So you are 7, I am 2, so you hit me and you wound me. This wound says, Leech, take 1 food card from the creature that caused this wound and I add it to my hand. But do I choose one or just take the first one?
Good question.
I think I should choose one.
Take 1 food card. Yeah, choose away.
I will be taking this one. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just that.
Then my turn is over.
Hey, I can retaliate.
Oh right, you get to retaliate.
Oh, so I exerted to block with that. Oh, all I can do is 1, 2, 0, so nothing that. Oh, yes, I will be hitting that. Thank you very much.
So you create that. Thank you very much.
And when it enters, reveal cards from the corpse pile until you reveal a ghost card. It goes into your. Isn't that a ghost card? Oh wait,
cool.
That's cool.
That's a ghost card. Goes to my hand.
Yes, it goes to your hand, and then we shuffle the corpse pile.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
Yes.
My library or my deck is getting very thin. His is still pretty full over there.
Then it's my turn. First, I can.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going into your ready phase. So ready.
Yep.
Now you're in your play phase. So I want to play a spell, and I want to give him +2 but wound him. Now what we don't know in this game, and we have to get clarified, is there any reactions to spells? So could he in response tap it? Like he could in Magic, but I don't think so.
I am going to do it because remember on your last play phase I tried to do it. I was trying to cast spells, then you said first I'm going to use its ability. So I think I should be able to do the same thing.
Sure.
Alright, so before it dies, I will dig up 3. 1, 2, 3.
And this goes on top.
And so does this.
And another thing we'll have to clarify in the rules is what sequence do cards go on top of the corpse pile? Because that could affect other cards when you get to draw cards from the corpse pile. So I don't know if there's some specific stacking order that should be included in the rules.
So continuing my play phase, I will exert my Clockwork Greenskin to draw 1 card from the corpse pile. And am I doing anything? Oh, that's right, I can still play a creature. I will play my Sky Reapers.
Still your play turn, I'm going to cast Gulch Miasma and put that onto the corpse pile.
Okay, well now I'm glad I used it. So I can still play gear. I have no gear to play. I'm not exerting any of these. So I will go to my feeding phase.
Wait, still your play phase. I'm going to wound that one.
What is with all your spells? Then in response, I will use it to dig up 2. So I should be getting these 2 cards.
Yeah.
Haha! One of these cards was mine that you put on the, was my green skin that you put there. So thank you.
His deck is about 3 times the size of mine now, so it may look like I'm doing okay, but it seems like he's going to be victorious unless I can do something about all of his digging.
That's how I designed my deck, to just dig up. So my deck never ends. So let me see. So then now on to my feeding phase. What to feed, what to feed. I will use this to feed this. One thing I like about these cards is during my feeding phase I turn them all upside down so that I'm just focusing on the wound abilities.
Yeah, as long as you're not getting rid of cards that might be better as creatures instead of, or spells instead of wounds. But yeah, it's good to look at it from both angles.
I'm going to feed the Bound Maw with a card. I'm going to feed my Grave Vermin with a card. And then onto my attack phase. I will not attack, I will just draw a card from my deck.
Turn's over.
Yes.
Ready. Okay.
And I could possibly lose some cards this turn.
I'm going to play a Frostweary Sycophants, and I'm going to use it.
I'm getting tired of those.
Put that 3 on the bottom. So we think this Frostweary may be a very powerful little dude.
Yes.
Then, let's see, so you have a guy that's 5 and a guy that's 2?
Yes, I have a 2, a 2, and a 5.
2, a 2, and a 5, okay.
How many cards do you have in your left in your deck?
11.
Okay, good, I'm still beating you. I have 18.
So I'm going to move on to my feeding. I'm not going to feed. Oh, wait, maybe I will. No, I'm not going to feed, so I'm going to go to my attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack with my 6-powered Skullcaster. Just him.
Just him? So he's 6-powered?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wait, no, I'm going to attack with him too. I forgot. He's 3, 4, 5.
6. Oh yeah, 4, 5. Okay.
So I draw a card and I draw another card because it's my attack turn.
Alright, I will use this to block this. And then, let's see, what to use to block your 6. Which of these wounds do I want more? And then I'll block your 6. Then I'll block your 6 with this Frostweary Sycophants.
Okay.
Which one would you like to resolve first?
We'll do this one first.
Okay.
So this guy gets a wound. The wound says, take a food card from any creature.
No, it says from the creature that caused this wound and add to my hand, so I will be taking this one. Thank you.
Okay.
And then you are at 5. I do not have enough to kill you.
Okay, so that's done. And then we move on to this one.
Yep.
So you're a 5 and I'm a 7, so you take the wound.
No, you are a... oh, you're a 6.
Yeah, I'm a 6, so you take the wound. Your wound says...
I get +1 power for each wound on this creature, so now I'm a 5, 6, 7.
Well, that's not a wound.
Oh, then I'm a 6. You are a 6.
So you wound me, so my guy dies.
Because you have no face-down wounds.
Right. So that guy's gone to the corpse pile.
And this is exerted.
Alright, so then we are at your retribution.
Retaliation. So first I untap all of my... so first I ready all of my creatures that were exerted. And let me see. So I have a total of 10 power to... wait, am I allowed to attack any of your creatures or only the ones that you attacked with?
See, and this is where one of the areas of the game where I'm not sure how the power level works, but it says he can exert any number of his ready creatures to directly attack any of my exerted creatures. Oh, so only my exerted creatures.
Okay.
So this or this.
Alright, so I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. So that is a... what is that, a 5?
5.
Alright, I will send my 6 at it, so it is dead. And then this is a 1, and I'll send my 2 at it.
So attacking in this game is very hazardous to my health.
That's why I'm going with my defensive strategy. Thank you. So it's...
So your ready phase.
Yep,
your
so
play phase. So I'm going to blast that thing twice.
Then first I'm just going to dig up 3.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens. So the first wound will happen. Hopefully that helps me. I've totally forgotten what is under there. So then the first time it gets hit, this says, the first wound says target player defiles 3 cards. Please defile 3 cards.
Yeah.
Then the second one, it dies and it's dead.
Yep.
Alright then, and now I may still play a creature and a gear if you'll let me.
I'm running out of options.
I will play a Grave Vermin. Then I will exert it to dig up 2. I love dig up.
So now we're at 28 minutes and his deck is bigger than when he started.
Yeah, that seems about right. And then I can no longer play anything else, so on to my feeding phase. I cannot feed either of those because they are full. So I can only feed my other Grave Vermin. I will feed it with this. And in terms of attacking, I will not attack, just draw a card from my deck.
Okay, and my turn, I won't play anything, draw a card from my deck, go.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're at a point in the game where each turn he is going to be able to dig for up to 8 cards if he really wanted to. Oh wait. Oh, 4 cards. Either way, your turn.
Cut that number in half. Thank you. So then first I ready everything. It's my play phase. I'm going to play a necrotized orc. Darn, I meant to do something else too late. And then I can still use abilities, so I will exert both of my grave vermin to dig up 2 + 2 for a total of 4. Yeah, I definitely have more than I started with. And then feeding.
I have just 2 cards in my hand at this point and 0 options to play against him.
I will feed my necrotized orc and my grave vermin, and then attack. I will not attack with anything. Instead, draw a card from my deck. And so when am I allowed to play spells? At the end of players' turns or during play phases?
Yes.
Oh, this actually wouldn't help me. I can't do it.
It's my turn anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll play this creature. I won't attack. I'll draw a card. Your turn.
Thank you. So then first I ready everything. I will. I will exert my grave vermin to dig up 2. And I'll go to my feeding phase. Feed this to my necrotized orc. It just reached level 3, so I can wound 2 creatures with power 2 or less. Wait, that's a creature. Hey.
Oh, those are the only 2 I have with 2 or less.
No, it says, power. Okay, yeah.
They're both dead.
Yep.
Leaving me with a single Oculus, which, although it's a very cool looking creature, some nice artwork by Chris Miles. Look at that guy. Reminds you of the Beholder from D&D. Still not going to help me much in this game.
So it has power of 3?
Yes.
Okay, I will attack with the Bound Maw, power of 2, and Necrotized Orc, power of 5.
So I'll block that.
Okay, the wound happens. It says, draw 4 cards from the corpse pile.
Ouch. And I take 5 damage. So
yep.
5 cards. I don't know which goes first.
I'll just draw my 4 cards first. And that restocked my hand. Thank you.
Okay, now retaliation.
Yep. So you have a total of 3 power. You can hit one of these 2.
So I guess I'll hit that guy.
Alright, the second wound happened. Oh, this was a react, so it goes there.
At the end of your turn. Yep.
Oh, right, yeah. And then this one says, as long as this is still on the creature, I can... As long as this wound is on the creature, I can exert the creature to make you defile a card.
Okay. Are you done your turn? Yes, you are, because that's what happens. So I ready. I can play. I've got nothing exciting to play. Guess I'll play a Chitinous Cloak and that, and then draw a card. And I just ran out of deck, so the game is over.
Good game.
Totally smashed by the digger, and by overzealous single attack sabotaged the rest of my game. So Games that I've played so far, they have been fun, but it turns out lopsided about halfway through the game, and you can tell it's hard to recover unless your opponent makes a very obvious mistake. But the mechanics are cool, and the synergy between your grave and your deck is pretty interesting. And just maybe I have to play a few more times to see if there is a better balance, and maybe it's about a play style that's leading to these lopsided victories.
Yeah, it could be my play style versus your play style.
Yeah, that's quite possible. Christopher is one to find and break games. He loves to find ways to take the biggest advantage. And I don't always do that, but I discover it every time I lose. Alright, so it's been fun playtesting for a few games. Thought we would videotape this one so you could see how we're interacting and maybe let us know if we're playing the game correctly or misinterpreting the rules. Thank you.